Hello everybody, hope we're all good. Big shout out to KR Couriers and Transport Limited, and a big shout out to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Nothing podcast with myself, Billy Moore. Okay, so what is a Scouser? What is a real Scouser? What is a proper Scouser? I've heard that shout getting put out on social media in comments for years. I've heard people at the windows in prison arguing with someone from out of town, telling them that they're a Scouser, that they're a real Scouser, that they're proper Scousers. It makes no sense to me, because if you're from Liverpool, you're from Liverpool. Simple as. You don't need to throw a bevy on it, right? What it tells me is that you're insecure, and that you're throwing a little bit of gravy on where you're from, because you're probably from like Crosby or Formby or even closer to Southport, and you feel like you need to fit in with the proper ones and the real ones and be authentic. So yeah, I'd feel like a proper melt if it was to start using that shout. And the reality is, can you imagine like a wool, right? An out of towner saying, I'm a proper wool, I'm a real wool, I'm the full-blown wool, the wool of wolves. It's just, fuck off your wool. And the reality is, right, Scousers are wolves. We're woolly-backs. Now, it goes back to the docks when the ships came in, and, you know, the Scousers, the real Scousers, the proper Scousers were throwing the wool on the back. So that's where that shout came from, the woolly-backs. And, like, here's another little bit of information. Birkenhead, Jedis. I haven't got a clue why they get called Jedis. The one-eyed city, Return of the Jedi. Right, so we were in jail, and it's like, you know, fucking Scousers and Jedis, and then you've got, like, you know, wolves. That's the reality, come on. The wolves are like people who ain't from Liverpool. Birkenhead has got a little bit of like the Jedi shout. The Taffies, the Jocks, the Geordies. You all came from somewhere, you had some roots. But that one, that shout, the proper Scouser one, it's a fucking, it needs to go. And that one, what's happening? Lit. See you later, Wolf from Runcorn. Anyway, I'm just on one. Right, I'm sitting outside the podcast studio. Well, it's not really a studio, it's an office in TTU's that I get to use, and I'm ready to interview a former Everton striker, Michael Branch, who was the next Michael Owen, you know, to Everton's side back in the day. You know, and he took a bad route in life and ended up getting involved in drugs, getting sentenced to 7 years, struggling with his demons, you know, coming back from it all. And he's here today to share his story, so I'm looking forward to sitting down with him and listening to what his journey's been like, because it just goes to show, doesn't matter where you're from, how much you've got, how little you have. You know, addiction takes no prisoners. And I said this the other day, I said it, you know, when I was with Joe, life is not just like plain sailing. You know, on the surface we might look like we're okay. We're all guilty of throwing smiles on social media and looking the part. Filters, the birds love it, don't they? But inside, some of us can't admit that we are struggling. I've been struggling recently just with, you know, the overwhelming thoughts that I've been getting. You know, I'm becoming a new dad again. You know, so on the surface, I'm like, I described this to our Joe, I'm like a swan just gliding, looking cool, looking calm, looking collected, like I've got it together. But if you looked at a swan, that's all you'd see. You wouldn't see what's going on under the surface, where its legs are fucking going like that, 1,000,000 miles an hour. And that's what it's like for me. Sometimes I look cool, and sometimes I look calm, and sometimes I look like I've got it going on. But in reality, you know, I have my struggles. I go to bed and, you know, I have them intrusive thoughts. I can't be arsed with people. I can't be arsed with my bed. Can't be arsed with the kids. You know, and I'm aware of that. So I have to just sort of check myself before I wreck myself. Check in from the neck in. Speak to someone. I'm getting on. I feel old. Got a little bit of fatigue. You know, I'm trying to keep myself fit. And above all, I don't pick up, because that's not the answer. You know, if I pick up, I lose everything. Like I said, I've got to put my recovery first, because if I don't put that first, everything else comes last. And it is a selfish program, because you have to be selfish, you know, before you can, you know, start giving back. You know, there's a few sayings that I heard over the years that make a lot of sense, you know, so that's what I draw on. You know, I'm sick of resentments. I'm sick of sticking myself on that hook, because I've got a hook within me at the best times. And, you know, some people fucking piss me off, and you can walk into a room and the atmosphere changes. You think, fucking hell, she's just sucked the fucking life out of this fucking room. Can't be arsed with him. And, you know, I've just got to kind of cope with that kind of stuff, because we've all got those people we can't stand, people that we dislike and hate. And hate is like a cancer. It spreads within us, you know, and it permeates within the family. Then, you know, we give off that vibe, you know. And I know we've got to, like, just kind of get to a place of understanding and acceptance of who we are and other people. Now, this is how it was for me. Someone said to me once, Bill, right, because I was going on about, like, I was in this treatment centre, like, this bed, and this fella was doing me head in, and this one was doing me head in, and I couldn't live with them, and their behaviour was fucking, you know, round a bend. And he said, look, Bill, you're saying you can't live with them. Here's a circle, right? Imagine them in there with you. They might not be able to fucking live with you. They might not like your behaviour. Not all about you, you know. About others. But anyway, I'm on one again. But if I can make a random story about nothing, that probably only makes sense to me. But if it makes sense to anyone else out there, well, I've been of service. Thanks for listening. Take care.